Buddy Dark Wolf 82 here to bring you another video on The Walking Dead Season 9, Episode 3. This video will contain spoilers, so if any of you that have not seen the episode yet, please turn back now, go check it out, and come back to this video and leave your comments down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. This video will contain some things on Ann/Jadis. So, before we start that, you can find me on Twitter and you can find me on Instagram. So, let's get started. Now, in episode 3 of season 9, things have been starting out great. You know, Maggie and one of the people from the hilltop have been riding on the horses, and, you know, they have a lot of stuff in the trailer. Well, they were stopped by the Saviors, questioning them about what happened with Justin. And it was all going great. And apparently, one of the Saviors questions Maggie about what's behind on the trailer. He flips up the blanket and he sees tomatoes. He grabs a tomato, he eats it. But they want to know what happened with Justin. Now, going there and all the way to the point to where Daryl was at the camp with Carol, and a couple of Saviors have been wanting to blame Daryl, wanted to go after him. They wanted to kill him, but the Queen herself did not let that happen. She came into the middle of it, and she had told them, "You put your guns away." So, one of the Saviors calls her by C, okay? Nobody should be calling her C, except for Daryl. That's his queen. So, what does she do? Her and the other side of the Saviors that are against the other Saviors, because they are working with Daryl, Carol, Rick. They all pull out their guns. 2 of the Saviors go and get an axe, and another one, I really can't remember what else he got. I think it was another axe. They were going to go after Daryl. He put up his crossbow. And the thing is with that is they're wondering what happened with Justin. They're blaming Daryl for it. The first thing that happens is they blame Ann. Okay? They blame Ann/Jadis. She didn't do anything. So here's the thing with that. So, Ann goes to the tent. She starts packing things. Okay, later on she goes and starts packing things. And Daryl puts an end to everything before she does that. So, at that time, everybody just scatters. Okay, they all go and they go their own way. Now, later on, Ann is in the tent. She's packing up food. She's packing up some items to take with her. Gabriel wants to know what is going on. Did you have something to do with the disappearance of Lucas? She said no. At this time, before that, Rick had questioned Father Gabriel on where was Ann? Where was she? Did she have a part of this? Now, right here is where it gets very weird here, okay? So Father Gabriel tells Rick, no, she was with me the whole night. Rick says, the whole night? Okay. So what winds up happening is when he says that to Rick, he goes back to the tent, finds Ann, tells her, did you have something to do with the disappearance of Justin? She's like, no. Don't you believe me? Father Gabriel says, no. That of the fact that, you know, with everything that was going on, you know, and he says, yes, I believe you. I believe you. And with everything that was happening, she decided to take off. But he questioned her again. Did you have something to do with the disappearance of Justin? She's like, what, you don't believe me? Are you claiming that I did something? He's like, no, I'm not blaming you. I'm not accusing you of nothing. I just want to know, did you do something to the disappearance of Justin. She takes off. Later on, it goes on and it goes on, okay? And at this time, you know, Maggie goes and the ocean, some of the ocean side, or Cindy and Maggie go to this house. They take out walkers. And at that time, you know, Cindy is struggling. Daryl shoots a bolt in the head of a walker. Saves her. He asked her, "Are you okay?" Cindy says, "Yeah, I'm fine. You know, thank you." So at that time, the whole thing keeps on going until later on towards everything. Okay? When everything goes and, you know, it goes back to the tent with Rick, Daryl, Carol. And there's other people in there. The whole thing with that is they want to know what they are going to do. With everything that's happening, they want to know what they're going to do. Now, who knows what's going to happen between Rick and Daryl? Now, there's varying so much anger between them two. Now, later at that time, you know, even at that time, he sees Daryl going, walking up and all that, and, you know, up to the side, and he just, you know, he starts asking him some questions, you know, which that's what a leader's supposed to do. So Daryl gives him his answers at that time. Well, after that, it goes to the point where later on, Ann goes back to the garbage area. Okay? Now, way before all this, when Ann was being blamed, she had that look. A serious look. Now, we don't know what kind of look it had to come out to, but it seems like she must have been guilty of something. She's hiding something from Rick, Daryl, and company. She's hiding something. So she goes back to the garbage place. She goes and she starts looking for something. She gets into a safe. Something's wrapped up in a sheet or a blanket or something. She opens it up. And what does she have there? A walkie-talkie. Now here's the thing. This is what's getting very, very interesting. And the thing is, she turns it on. She sets it at the right channel. She gets on and she says, "Hey, it's me, Jadis." Well, this other voice comes in, and this voice asks her, "Are you A or B? Bring me an A or B. What do you have for me?" She's like, "I have nothing." She's stunned by this voice. So she's contacting somebody. Well, this voice sort of sounds like Ryan Hurst. Beta. Okay? The A and B. What does the A and B stand for? What does it all mean? Now, does it mean alpha? Or does it mean beta? Now, another thing is, the A and B, could it be the leaders that are at the camp? You have Ezekiel, you have Carol, you have Maggie, you have Rick, you have Cindy from the ocean side, and one more person, you have Negan. So basically, that could be 6 leaders. Well, Negan used to be a leader of the Saviors. Carol's a leader now because she's taking over. Now, you can minus Negan and all, but Negan is a part of the Saviors still. Could this voice actually be saying, "Bring me one of the leaders"? You got A and you got B. Since they're split up, they could be A, B. So basically this voice is telling her, "Bring me an A or a B." So could this voice be telling her to bring back a leader? Who knows? Now the thing is that she hears a noise. She turns around, she aims her gun with a flashlight. So who did she see? Father Gabriel. Father Gabriel says, who were you talking to? After all that, he's like, I loved you. I trusted you. Who were you talking to? So what does she wind up doing? She looks at him. She has her gun and she has her flashlight. And she says, I thought you were a bee. And she knocks him out. What does this all mean? What does A and B mean? Does it mean alpha? Does it mean beta? Does it mean that this man on the other side is saying, bring me an A or B? Does it mean that they want a leader of one of the groups? What does it all mean? What does this person want with an A or B? What is it saying that with the A and B? Does he want a leader? Or does he want who is there in the garbage area with Anne, which is Father Gabriel? Now, here's the thing about that. He's choosing, and he wants Anne to choose A or B. So when she said, I thought you were B, she knocked him out. There's so much going on in episode 3 of season 9. But what is happening? The voice on that walkie-talkie was that beta. Is Anne making contact with the whispers? Is she talking with beta? Was beta on the other end of that walkie-talkie? Because here's the hint. He wants her to bring someone that's an A or B. So it has to be one of the leaders or someone in those groups. Okay? It had to be somebody that was in one of those groups. So as far as I know, and it sounds like it is beta asking for somebody that's an A or B. If A and B stands for alpha or beta or maybe one of the leaders in each group. So if you look at it as there's a few groups, but they're split off and, they could be one of the leaders. Towards the end, Maggie and Daryl go and they find a rot with the Oceanside. Now, here's the thing. The one that grabbed Justin, it was the Oceanside. It was the Oceanside. So when they went and they find a rot, she was explaining that she was a different person. She was a different person. And at that time, Cindy told Daryl, and Arat kept on saying, Daryl, help me. Please, I'm a different person now. So what did they do? And Cindy had told Arat to tell them about what she said. Maggie questioned her. What did you say? She said, no exceptions. That's the one thing that Negan said before he took Glenn. Or after he took Glenn. I'm sorry. After he killed, after he killed Glenn, he said, no exceptions. They walked away and Cindy killed Arat. So if you like this video, please leave your comments down in the comment section and let me know what you guys think. Was Beta on the other end of that walkie-talkie? What does A and B stand for when Anne questioned and asked or told Father Gabriel that she thought he was a B? And what did it mean for that voice on the other side to say, I want you to bring me A or B? Please leave your comments down in the comment section and let me know what you guys think, what A and B stands for, or what it all means. And do you guys think the other voice was Beta? And do you think that Anne was making contact with the Whisperers? So again, if you guys love this video, and please leave your your comments down in the comment section. Please subscribe. It would really help my channel out. Yeah, just leave your comments down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Stay awesome always, you guys, and keep on rocking. Peace.